I'm originally from a city in Tunisia called Gafsa, and it's a large mining city. So Tunisia was, one of the top phosphate producers in the world, and this town is actually a phosphate production town. And so I grew up in a way just, and looking at those big engines and like those trucks with the wheel is like the size of a home. That kind of in a way like, okay, I was fascinated by construction overall, just heavy construction. And then my dad is an engineer, so he influenced my view of the world. And then, I just, that's what kind of like when I was thinking about, okay, which path to take, especially I was doing my studies in France actually prior to coming to the US. The construction industry just, attracted me because of that initial background, growing in that environment, but also because it's an industry where you physically see what you build. So I like just physically seeing what I build. And that's where my journey started. Now,
Okay.
as a woman, for a long time, I never really thought of myself as a woman in the industry. Especially when you're like an entrepreneur, or an expert and then an entrepreneur. And I left corporate America, in this traditional sense, early. And so I'm like hustling, right? Trying to make it happen. Even when I encounter challenges, I don't think these are women challenges or men challenges. I just think it's the entrepreneur challenges, right? And so I only became conscious about that and realized, okay, it's true. There are literally like handful, especially in the subsector of women entrepreneurs, and it's a male dominated industry. That's when I like, made a lot of progress, and then I started looking back. That's when I realized the whole gender issue.